Ha 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 ha. Konnichiwa, Busters. Soewa mushi toriketsu this. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. But if I didn't, or if I did, and you don't know what I said, hello, Busters. It's the bug catcher here today, and I'm smoking trees, and I'm catching Butterfrees. And inspiring this video I am making today is the video you see on your screen. I'm playing through Heart Gold. The starter was Ladybug. The bug catcher is getting it in. He's 10 toes down. Me and Spider Bites there are going dumb. Anyway, the video is why any version of the Johto games really capture what Pokemon is about. I don't know if that's the title. I don't really care if that's the title. We all know what I'm getting at, right? This could be Crystal, Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, a ROM hack that makes it GBA graphics. It doesn't matter. These games are always top notch, with some exceptions with ROM hacks. Let me digress a little bit, right? I guess I'm not talking about none of those. Because this is like if Pokemon Go, if anyone watched my previous video on Pokemon Go, right? That's as close as real life Pokemon can be. So if you actually made a video game on a handheld that was supposed to emulate real life and Pokemon, it would be the Johto games, right? So the freedom is immaculate. The story, non-existent, and the areas to cover, far and wide in between. There's obviously 2 regions, but that's not necessarily why those games are the best. It's the fact that you can explore these regions with little to no consequence, and you do it at your own pace, your own merit. This is one of them games. And if anyone's watched my other videos, you might be surprised at me saying this. But Black and White isn't necessarily that bad at doing this either. At least Black 2 and White 2. So the immersion. I can truly get lost in these Pokemon games. And I'll truly think I'm just there, right? Maybe it's because I have autism. Maybe it's because I had a bad childhood and this is all I did, right? Nonetheless, I digress. Clearly, there's so much you can do. The day-night cycle, the time events, the bug catching contest, the Lapras being, where he is, the people who call you on your phone, just everything. Your mom calling you to let you know she's saving money. You can toggle that on or off if I'm not mistaken. I know if you say you want it off in the beginning, you can double back and get her to save it. But I'm not so sure if it's the other way around, right? So there's just so much to do. With the freedom, I can steal Shuckles. I can steal Spearows. I can really be Team Rocket. I can be a bug catcher and hang out and do the bug contest all the time. I can really be a gym athlete. There's so much you can do. You can be a breeder. Like, this game really sets you up to just be whatever you want. And there's not that many other games that capture this. Then the fact that you do get to go to Kanto. I know a lot of people, before I even get to Kanto, I know a lot of people hate on the level curve. Let me get out of the way now, right, Busters? Before someone is in the comments, but the level curve, I can't ever play through these games because of the level curve. Oh my God, who gives a fuck about the level curve, right? You can battle the gyms in almost any order you want. Battle them weakest to hardest then, Buster. Stop complaining. Oh, the story is there's no story. It's your story. That's the whole point of the game. It's the whole point of Pokemon. Watch some of my other videos. It's the whole point. It's your story. You don't need no convoluted bullshit to get through this. It's how great. It's probably the greatest games ever, and this is the games with the least amount of story. The post game of Heart Gold and Soul Silver specifically, you can find all the Hoenn legendaries, the Hoenn starters. Steven gives you, I think he give you the Beldum there too? I know he also gives you the starters. He lets you, catch, you know, the Latios and Latias, whichever one. I forget now, because even on playing the games on the channel, I do forget how exactly you get Groudon and Kyogre and Rayquaza, right? I do believe you can't, Kyogre or Groudon are game exclusives. If I'm wrong, someone correct me, please. I'm not like the other YouTubers who just spew shit out their assholes and thinking they're right when they're dead ass wrong. Watch my video on that later, after this one, right? So the post game. Let's get to the post game, right? Let me get back. I got a little sidetracked, got a little mad. Obviously, Mount Silver is legit. It's fun to explore. Red sitting there. The main, you battle yourself. What? Not that many other games do that. I know Black and White has forget which one. They have the World Tournament, right? But, you know, it's Red. The big Diesel. The big doozy. The big guy. The big dog is sitting up there waiting on you. And he's just there, and he's so over-leveled. I mean, how many people, please in the comments let me know. A lot of you guys are my age. I didn't know Red was up there. Me and Pokemon are the same age. I consider myself a Gen 1er, even though my first game was Leaf Green, right? So, and even though I've played these games now, I didn't play the Game Boy Color versions of nothing for the longest. So when I played Soul Silver for the first time, I didn't know Red was there. How many other people in the comments didn't know Red was up there? I didn't know. I jaw dropped. Because that's, fucking crazy. And that's really why I'm started making these videos, so I can relate to other people like me. Because that shit's why I didn't know he was there. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver just add so much content. There's the Battle Tower, the Safari. You know all the different things you can do in the Safari Zone. You can be a true Pokemon catcher, wrangler, ranger, breeder. You can do that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can do whatever you want. Steal Pokemon. Go do those mini games. The Pokeathlon. There's the radio stations that make different Pokemon appear in the wild in Kanto and Johto, if I'm not mistaken. 2 regions. No story, because it's mine. A lot of YouTubers complain that Pokemon don't have enough side quests. Go play Heart Gold and Soul fucking Silver. Go find out where Lapras is. Go find out how many times and what you can do and how to win the bug catching contest. Go figure out how to catch Groudon and Kyogre. Go catch all the Roman legendaries. Go get all the extra gym badges. Go catch Suicune. Go fight Red. And with that being said, I'm out. Thank you to everybody subscribing. Hit the bell. All my Japanese fans, South Koreans, United Statians, I'm up in this bitch.